Big up to everyone, lovely family and lovely friends out there. Whatever you're watching Awini Unity platform from, thank you so much, and I do really appreciate your time once again. Happy weekend to you, whatever you may be watching Awini Unity platform. This video, I'm driving your attention very quick to Ghana Black Stars game yesterday against Nigeria. What actually caused us the loss and players' performance yesterday as well. What we noticed on the game yesterday, and also I'll be driving your attention to under 20 team yesterday. They won against Uganda yesterday. Ghana claiming gold right there and making all of us proud. And also a lot of people are doing a little bit analysis about David Akologo and Lawrence Atizigi, who is much better, which I'm going to be driving your attention into that so that we can see who is much better goalkeeper when you talk about Lawrence Atizigi and David Akologo. And some of friendly matches yesterday as well. I'll be sharing that with you right here on the Awini Unity platform. Like always, please let me take your time a little bit. Whatever you are watching the Awini Unity platform and you want a lot of things right here in Europe, particular Spain, Interop is the right company for you. You are here in Europe and you want to ship a lot of things back to Africa. Maybe you have things like a cars full of container or any goods that you want to ship it back to any part of Africa. Interop is the right company. You are in Africa as well and you want a lot of things right here in Europe, and you do not need to waste your time coming here. You just need to contact Interop and get anything that you want. You own a shipping, you want to come to Spain for maintenance, and you want shipping agency to supply you a lot of goods to your vessel. Interop is the right shipping agency to give you any goods that you want. So please pick the number on your screen and get much more information. So very quick one. Let's start from David Akologo before we come into Ghana Black Stars performance yesterday. So a lot of people are saying that David Akologo is TikTok better, he's thick and he's tall and he's playing better than Lawrence Atizigi. That is not true. You see, one thing I noticed that some of Ghanaians, we are in love with something that is not belong to us. But when something is belong to us, we don't know how to use that. We don't develop that love for what belong to us. You can't compare Lawrence David Akologo to Lawrence Atizigi. Having said that, I'm not saying that David Akologo is not a good player, he's not a good goalkeeper. No, he's very good goalkeeper. But check the two pictures right here and be honest to yourself and tell me that if David Akologo is TikTok more than Lawrence Atizigi, the answer is no. You can't compare the Bolivian league to the Swiss league, not to disrespect the Bolivian league, no. And not to disrespect the South American Champions League, no. But you can't compare South American Champions League to the Europe Champions League. It is far different. Not to disrespect the South American Champions League. But Lawrence Atizigi is playing in Switzerland and his team like FC Sangali, competing with teams like the Swiss side, Young Boys, Zurich, Basel. Many years ago, these teams used to compete in the Champions League, in the Europa League, and some of the teams are always playing the Champions League and the Europa League. And this is some of the teams Lawrence Atizigi are competing with. So imagine that if Lawrence Atizigi was to decide that he wanted to play for Switzerland and they went to bring David Akologo, the same media houses back in Ghana, some of them will say, well, how can you go and bring a goalkeeper that play Bolivian league and a keeper play for the Swiss league in Europe, and you leave that keeper to go and play for the Swiss national team? The reason why a lot of people think that David Akologo is better than Lawrence Atizigi is because he is in Bolivian squad. So we are always developing love for something that not belong to us. We should focus what we have now. David Akologo is not in our squad. Even though if David Akologo is a better player, yesterday they play, he do not play. He was sitting down in the bench. Even the substitute, he do not get it is friendly match, but they do not even use him to change. Say, let's try this goalkeeper also see. He was sitting down in the bench against Algeria and they lost by 3-2. And this is their starting lineup yesterday. Also, this is their substitute yesterday. They make a lot of changes, but David Akologo do not get a chance. Do you think that if they believe that he's much better, they will put in the bench without even trying him a little bit? If they are serious about him, they would have put in him and say, okay, the way Ghana want him, let's give him a chance to be in our post. But he do not get the chance to be in Bolivia post yesterday. So we should focus on the players that committed to play for Ghana, players that are in our camp right now, and players that are always in Ghana. That is my personal opinion. Very quick one. Like I said, I will be driving you very quick to some of Ghana, our game yesterday against Nigeria. Let me just clear this friendly match. Yesterday, Libya beat Burkina Faso 2-1. Wow. And shocking one, Spain was yesterday play home right here in Spain, and Colombia beating Spain by 1-0. Another shocking one. And another shocking one is Comoros beating Uganda, that Ghana is going to play against Uganda. Comoros beat Uganda yesterday by 4-0. Comoros that we are saying that, oh, why Ghana lose against them. Now football is not like before. So yesterday, the friendly match, Ghana is going to play against Uganda now. And Uganda they lost yesterday 4-0 against Comoros. So that is the game. And yeah, under 20 team yesterday won 1-0 last minute go against Uganda. Ghana, there is so much enjoyment in Ghana right now. Why? Because the women's side won gold against Nigeria. I think 2-1 against Nigeria. And also yesterday, Ghana under 20 team also beat Uganda by 1-0, and they won the gold yesterday. And big congratulations to the management team, to all the players and everybody around the team. A good one for Ghana. So now let's drive our attention to Ghana game yesterday. I always want to make sure that I remind you so that what we are doing here, you will get it clear. It will help all of us. So let me take you back to the starting lineup yesterday. Maybe you couldn't able to have time to check the starting lineup yesterday. This was the starting lineup yesterday. Lawrence Atizigi yesterday was in post. Ali Desiru on the right back, Patrick Pozo on the left back, and Jerome Opoku the center back. And surprisingly, Edmond Ado play center back yesterday for Ghana. You can see it on your screen as well. Salam Abdul Samed alongside Idris Ubaba, and the wings was Jordan Ayew played the wings, the left wings, and Enes Noma played the right wing, and Amankwa, Fortune Amankwa, he played the number 10 role, and Anthony Semenyo was the man leading the attack yesterday for Ghana against Omonaja. So, what caused Ghana the loss yesterday? I think overall, if I want to be honest, the players, they did very well. And we know that Black Stars yesterday was lacking a lot of defenders. So it was full of new players. But if I want to be honest, they do not really disgrace themselves. They do not really disgrace us. Even though if you check up the second half that Ghana played 10 against 11, they actually put so much pressure into the Nigeria. And what killed the guys is the second goal, to my personal opinion, which the coach also said that as well. Otoado, and which it is very true. The second goal killed the guys' spirit. But when you look at the game, I will say overall the players, they did very well. Even though Edmond Ado is not a defender, but he wasn't bad in the back. And Ali Desiru yesterday did very well. Was very confident when he got the ball. He's always trying to move, and I think Ali Desiru did very well on the left side. And this is not the first time Ali Desiru actually play from the left side. Sometimes his club side, he do play from the left side sometimes. And he can also play for center back. So Ali Desiru yesterday impressed me. And Tarek Lamte, starting from the game, Ali Desiru do not play the left back because Patrick Pozo was the one that playing the left back. So after the substitute, Patrick Pozo and Tarek Lamte came in. He came in, replaced from the right side, and Ali Desiru moved to the left. So for that was the second half when the substitute came on for Patrick Pozo. And when Ali Risseru moved to the left back, he was pretty good. And Tariq Lamptey also came in for the right back. He was very solid, to my personal opinion. And Joron Opoku, oh my goodness, he was very, very good. Very, very good, to be honest. He did very well in the first half, to my personal opinion. And I do not know the reason why Otuado chose to play Edmond Ado at the center back. I think he do not really have trust on Kasim Adams and myself. Kasim Adams, I I think Otuado need to really check well because I feel like Kasim Adam is not really good, to my personal opinion. Do not get me wrong. We all view things in different way. So what I noticed from Kasim Adam, some few mistakes that not the first time he make this mistakes. He make those mistakes. Some games that Ghana play yesterday as well. So to my personal opinion, I do not think that Kasim Adam really impressed me. Um, as well. That is, when you look at Joron Opoku, if you remember when I made my possible starting lineup earlier on yesterday, I said the number of games that is played, but he lack of discipline. Why? Because when you check up the league, he always got a lot of yellow card most of the time. He got I think about 6 yellow cards in the um, Turkish Super League and 1 red card. I spoke about that yesterday that he have to be disciplined because when you look at the Black Stars team overall, the players that normally get yellow card is Joron Opoku and Joran Ayew. These Gege, the names that start Gege, Joran Ayew and Joron Opoku. Joran Ayew have 7 yellow card and 1 red card. Joron Opoku have 6 yellow card and 1 red card. So they have to be much disciplined. Personally, Joron Opoku as a young player, this is the chance you have yesterday to showcase and show what you have to the coach and all Ghanaians. Unfortunately, you did very well on the first half, but the second half, you end up getting red card, causing your team downfall. So, to my personal opinion, he really need to improve when it comes to discipline wise, Joron Opoku, but not to take away of the performance of him out yesterday. He did very well, and I believe that he deserves a second chance as well, to my personal opinion. Moving on to Enes Noma. Oh my goodness, he did very well. He was in trouble, causing trouble to Nigeria. But if I was to close to an Enes Noma, there is only one word I have for him. He doesn't. You are a good player. You dribble very well, but you need to be releasing the ball. You need to be passing the ball sometimes. You too dribble in so skills and a lot of time wasting and all that. Sometimes, if you get the ball that you can move to the penalty box, like the way Antoine Semenyo did yesterday, getting Ghana penalty. You dribble a lot and yes, we want to see that, but when you get upon that is where a lot of people are always talking about Jordan Ayew wasting ball for a long time. That is the same thing as Enes Noma yesterday. You did very well, but release the ball when you can't. Release the ball very quick when you can't. Not that you dribble the ball and at the end of the day, they will take the ball from you. It is a waste of time, to my personal opinion. So, Enes Noma, you are a young player. You can improve from that side, but not to take away of his performance yesterday. He was superb as well. And the young man here, Fosin Mankwa, he did very well, to my personal opinion. I do not know whether he wasn't happy. If you noticed the time that they changed him, he was talking or maybe they was discussing something in the bench. I do not know, but to my personal opinion, he did very well. And the reason why the coach actually substituted him, I think it came out for Kasim Adam because of due to the red card, and that was a very good replacement. The coach wanted to have more defenders to able to hold the Nigeria players, and that was a very good positive side changing. And if I have to say, I would say I think Antoine Semenyo was my man of the match. If I want to be honest, Antonio Semenyo and Ali Dicedo, but I will go for Antonio Semenyo getting that point more than Ali Dicedo based on getting the penalty for Ghana because it was causing trouble to the Nigeria players. Guess what? They have some few chances which I feel like he should have bettered these chances, which he couldn't able to do that. But to be honest, he put a very good performance yesterday, to my personal opinion. So I think that yesterday the Black Stars they did very well. Jordan Ayew, a lot of people was also saying that it is like why Jordan Ayew went on to taking the ball from Enes Noma. One thing I observed that side, that is my personal opinion. Okay, maybe it depends the way you observe. I noticed that Jordan Ayew wanted to leave the ball for Anthony Semenyo. He feel like he is the one got the penalty, so he have to play and score. So you notice that Jordan Ayew left the ball and he was moving, going, and Enes Noma also do not really want to release the ball. He bring the ball and Anthony Semenyo want to take the ball and he refused and he put the ball be, like his leg and he didn't want. Like, it's like they about to have a little bit misunderstanding right there. That is the reason why Jordan Ayew return back and say, okay, if that is misunderstanding, want to come, you both to make the peace in the camp, then give me the ball, then you not gonna play, and let me play the ball. And a very, very experienced penalty, sending the goalkeeper on the wrong way, and a very fantastic goal for Ghana Black Stars yesterday. And I think I will not run Black Stars that they do not did what yesterday. To my personal opinion, yesterday I was impressed their performance. I like the way they are passing when Tarek Lamte came on the second half, he was very solid, to my personal opinion, which I feel like Black Stars, despite that they lost the game, and Nigerians, if not because of even the red card, I think Ghana would have maybe winning the game, and there was not luck on Ghana side as well, because when you look at the 10 against 11 and the way Ghana put pressure on them, if when the Ghana got the goal, if like there was just even 2-3 minutes time, Ghana would have even drawn that game yesterday against Nigeria. So I would say, to my personal opinion, they did very well yesterday against Nigeria, and we are hoping to see a much better improvement against Uganda coming 26, which I'll be giving you update about that game as well. So that is what I have for you today. Thank you very much for always watching Awini Unity platform. I really, really appreciate you, wherever you may be watching me from in the part of the world. So happy Saturday to you. Go out and have a good time with your family, and one love.